What's going on, Falcon fan? This your boy Ricondo coming back at you with another video. So day 3 of the 2023 Atlanta Falcon training camp is over, and I'm going to give you first-hand talk about what I actually seen today on the field from our Atlanta Falcons. So guys, with that being said, if you have not already, go ahead and please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the notification bell so you know when I drop another video. Please hit the like button so I know you guys out here that I talk about. Then please share my video throughout the YouTube universe so more people can come and hear me talk about these Atlanta Falcons. So guys, great turnout today from our fans. It was awesome. The hill was packed. Probably going to be even more full tomorrow. So if you're going to the training camp, please get there early so you can get your spot on the hill. The sun came in about an hour and a half within the practice, so it started to get hot. But for the most part, that shade had the hill covered for most of the practice, so it wasn't as hot as I suspected, except when I started to go back to the car. So the heat is still out there, so make sure you hydrate if you are coming. It's great to see our fans supporting this team this year, because I kind of believe that it's gonna be a good year. So guys, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. First thing, we talk about what Coach Arthur Smith had to say about a couple of guys that could affect the roster. First guy is Matt Hennessy, who actually went down during the practice, doing one of the drills. It was an injury Arthur Smith mentioned that he had last year. They're going to have to do an MRI. No detail. He said he will update us tomorrow on Matt Hennessy's injury. Now, that means Matthew Bijan, who we kind of suspected was going to win out that left guard battle anyway, is going to go ahead and get pushed right into that left guard starting position. Hopefully, he's ready for it. But the competition might just be over if Matt Hennessy can't get back in time for training camp, and Matthew Bijan is going to have to go ahead and solidify himself as that day one starter. So hopefully we get a word about Matt Hennessy tomorrow. The other guy is Eddie Goldman, who we have not seen yet on the practice field, but according to Arthur Smith, he's going through some personal issues, and believe it or not, he could actually retire again. That's interesting because he called the Atlanta Falcons to come back. Of course, he's a great player. The way he played, he haven't played in a while, but the last time he was on the field, he was really still good. So, but sounds like tomorrow, Arthur Smith will have a word whether he might end up, calling it quits again and going back into retirement. If that's the case, I still think the Falcons are good from a depth standpoint, from a defensive line. We already have mentioned that it was going to be hard for them to keep all those guys anyway. So somebody might just get lucky and be able to come in and prove themselves. Guys like Gaziano, Timothy Horn, they just move up the depth chart. A guy like Eddie Goldman decide to retire again. Arthur Smith said we will hear something tomorrow, once again, about whether the status of Eddie Goldman or not. Alright, so guys, what I want to do today, I'm just going to highlight guys that I felt like will stand out during the practice. Day 3 of practice, still learning, still got a lot of stuff that they got to get, but it was some standouts to me today. I know you guys probably already seen the videos on Twitter about a couple of these guys, but the first guy that I felt like had a really good day was our number 8th overall pick, Bijan Robinson. Of course, everybody seen the play. The move he put on Troy Anderson. Get back. Troy Anderson got him yesterday. He got Troy Anderson back today. That was a great play, double move. It just shows you what the abilities that Bijan Robinson has, and how they're going to utilize him in the passing game. So that's one of the things I do like, and I'm going to mention that Bijan was really lined up all over the field today. He lined up wide, he lined up in the slot, in the backfield. So it's limitless how many different ways they can utilize Bijan Robinson. So that's really exciting to see. And I felt like he had more plays in the running game as well. Of course, they're not tackling, but if you look at the run track, I feel like he could even scored on some of the plays when they went red zone. So you just love Bijan's activity, the way he's been utilized, and the mixture of the other guys as well. So, but Bijan Robinson really had a good day today. So he's one of the guys I definitely want to highlight. Another guy could be our this year's Jared Barnhart, and that's Xavier Malone, who had really two big catches today. Deep passes, both. He tracked the ball well, good coverage, and he still came down with both of them. So he's starting to show that the ball come in his area, he's going to come down with it. So Xavier Malone is another guy that I really thought had a good day today. I don't know if you see those on Twitter. I haven't looked on Twitter any of those plays. As you all know, they're not allowed to film 11 on 11s anymore. So things like that. So you won't be able to see all the plays out there like we used to. However, the little snippet bits that we get, those just one plays. I can't tell you that the defense made plays and the offense made plays. So it goes back and forth. That's what you definitely want to see from your team. You want to see defense play well sometimes. You want to see offense play well sometimes. And that's definitely what we got today. But from an offensive standpoint, both of those guys I felt stood out today. And both of those guys are rookies. So that's really, really impressive. The next guy, I think it's going to be really hard to keep him off the field, and that's Clark Phillips III. He's continued to make plays in the defensive backfield. I know you probably seen another clip out there of him on Twitter as well, making a defensive play, but he had several of those today. It seemed like when he's out there, he's really making play on the ball. It's going to be hard. It's going to be interesting to see. Right now, they got D offer in that starting slot position, but Clark Phillips is making his case that he should be out there somewhere, and maybe they will have. Maybe at some point they're gonna have to give him some run with their first team just to see what he's capable of. So Clark Phillips is another guy, another rookie. You really got to like that. My biggest takeaway today, if we talking about our young quarterback Desmond Ridder, just like I expected, a rookie, some good plays and some bad plays. I thought he had two plays where it was off target. One definitely to Drake London down the middle. Drake London actually beat A.J. Terrell on the play, but it was overthrown. Another out route to Kyle Pitts, and it was off target as well. So like I said, hit and miss on 7-on-7 drills. His first go round, he went 1 for 3. The second go round went 2 for 3. So like I said, a mixed bag, but that's what you expect from a young quarterback. Coming in, good plays and bad plays. If you listen to Arthur Smith seemed like he's pleased. So that's what you just gotta trust what the coach sees, on film and what he's teaching him, and he's doing what he asks him to do. But at the end, I think the defense is what really it's really awesome to see this day for me was the fact that the defense looked kind of overwhelming sometimes to the offense. The defensive line continuous penetration. Of course, we're not in pass yet. It'll be interesting to see when they do get in pass if the offensive line can kind of make up some ground there. But I felt like on a lot of plays it seemed like it was a sack, and the coaching staff let the play continue for the pass to get thrown. But a lot of these guys getting penetration. I thought Lorenzo Carter showed he can actually set the edge well on one side of the field. Zach Harrison still making plays. So it's a lot of young guys out there doing the things that you want to do from a defensive standpoint. And I believe because of the aggressiveness of the secondary, playing that tight coverage is making the quarterbacks hold the ball longer, and the defensive fronts is getting home making plays. So right now, in my opinion, the defense probably a little bit ahead of the offense. But when you're thinking about your team playing one another. You want to see the offense make good plays, and you want to see the defense make good plays. I think we did see that today. Offense won on some downs, and defense won on some downs. But in my opinion, defense look a little bit more ahead of the offense. I can't wait to get out there tomorrow to see the progress from today to from one day to the next. But it's just 3 days, guys. You got so much time to go. They got so much more that they need to work on to get better. I feel that our quarterbacks, all three of them, need to definitely work on their touch. Guys are open. They're making the right plays. They just need to make sure they work on their touch and get the ball to the guys where these guys can actually bring it down. So that's, if anything, I want to say from our offense, our quarterbacks need to definitely probably work on those things. But guys, that's all I have. Let me know what you think about my little critique here today. If anything you want me to be looking for tomorrow, please let me know. I'll definitely look for that. But I'll come back and let you know what I see. This is your boy Ricondo coming back at you with another video. Peace.